Welcome back, flight simmers. We're going to try the challenge, the Notre Dame and the Cradle of Paris photo shot. And we've selected that, and you can see that you got to get an in-front view with a helicopter flying over the cathedral and the moon in the frame. So it took me quite a few tries to get this one. So I'm going to try it again. We'll see if we can get it. It's very tricky. So let's see, we'll give it a try. I'll show you basically how I did it. Okay, we're ready to fly. So we got to fly over to the cathedral and get in front of it because we've got to have a front view. Now, in Xbox it might be a lot easier to do this because the controls may allow you to do more zoom in and zoom out. But I haven't been able to take the photograph and zoom out a long way using the Shift and V keys for photographing on a PC. So we'll give it a try anyway. You got to get the date right, the time right, and the month right. So I'll show you. I checked a few different dates and times, and you can go on Google and find out when you get a daylight moon. A daytime moon in the frame. We're going to try June 14th. Now, even though I've got the stars, you won't get them unless you do replicate the exact same shot, or similar, very close to similar shot. So we got to get in front here. So I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to use Shift Z to get into position. Hopefully this will work. So that's roughly where we are there. If I hit Shift V, then you can see where I'm at, and you can try and zoom out here and see what we get. So that's not exactly what I'm looking for, but we're going to try it anyway. That's a front view. We need to get the moon up here. So we're going to need to select time. January there's one a moon on the 15th, but at 5:09. But I'm going to try the June one. See what happens there. So June 14th. And the time I'm going to go for is around 6:30, 18:30 in the afternoon. So that's a little bit too late. Like, if you don't get the right time within minutes almost, you won't see the moon. I'm just going to see if we can see the moon there. There's the moon right there showing up. So I'll show you what happens when you change the time. It kind of disappears on you. So the time can vary. See the moon moving up there? I'm going to go 16:31. That's not too bad. And we'll try and take a picture and see what happens. So now I've got to back off as much as I can. And we've got to get that moon in. The moon's almost so small you can't see it. I'm going to take the camera off again. So the moon is up above those clouds. So, yeah, it looks like it's not showing up in the picture. If I zoom out, let's see. If I go up a bit, where is the moon? Well, it's disappeared, but it might still be in the shot. I'm going to take a picture. No. So you can see how difficult this is. So F4 will lower us a bit. See if I can go down a little bit. I mean F1. Okay, so let's try our time here. Just going to get out of that mode, and here's the moon right there. So technically, we should be able to. Okay, so that's the moon right there. That little speck above this cloud here. So it probably doesn't like this. We're going to try it. We're going to zoom out. And we're going to try it. So there's the moon right there. No likey. Try and get a little bit closer. Okay, now we'll try it again. There's the moon. Zoom out as much as I can. Take the picture. Nope. Go down a bit. Maybe get more of a frontal view. There we go. That's what it was. I had to get lined up perfect. So it's pretty tricky. Hope you, if you've been struggling with this, found it a little bit helpful. But you can see it's pretty darn finicky. But there's exactly where I was, and managed to get all 3 stars with that. Earlier on I was just getting 2 stars. So thank you very much for joining me on this, and hope it helps if you've been struggling with this quest. Certainly is a fine-tuned one. But anyway, we've got our front view. We've got the helicopter flying over. I probably wasn't close enough.